In any case po, ito na po, tumatakbo na po kayo. Nabanggit nyo nga po yung advocacy. Sir, why run for the Senate? And what's the difference do you think that you can make in the upper house compared to what you've experienced in the lower chamber?
Siguro, I would say that I'd like to also experience how it is done in the upper chamber. In the lower chamber kasi, Robbie, as you will know, sa dami namin, mahigit kaming 300. The dynamics, when you shepherd the bill, for example, ang daming dadaanan talaga in terms of committees and the processes that will go into it. Talagang napakahirap. And considering that we are in the party list system, kung minsan, we find commonality with our counterparts in the district. So kung minsan nakikita ko na the struggle is too much because by the sheer number and the dynamics that has to be, I would say, you will have to be under the dynamics of that system para lamang mapabilis yung, kunyari, it is a bill or resolution. I will try my luck in the upper chamber considering that, as you can see, probably you will be able to assert more of those things or advocacies that you would like to apply, considering that you are only 24 in the upper chamber. Ang naiisip ko kasi, I will focus more on the oversight function of Congress, more particularly the upper chamber. Napakarami nating magagandang batas sa Robbie, no? Katulad halimbawa, yung EPIRA natin, magandang batas yan, pero alam mo, there are several provisions there na sana natugunan ng mga regulators natin para bumaba na yung kuryente. Hindi ko maintindihan kung bakit hanggang ngayon yung aggregation aspect niyan at saka yung energy resale system na ito lamang ang gagawin para mapababa ang kuryente, including the renewables. Hindi talaga nagagawa niyan. And then ang gusto ko mai-contribute dito, for example, yung Presidential Decree 1445, if you will recall, this is the State Audit Code of the Philippines. Matagal na ito, panahon pa ni President Marcos, I believe this was enacted in 1978. Kung mapapansin mo, ang default system ng COA is always post-audit. If we are really serious in being able to at least do something about corruption in this country, ito yung hindi napansin mismo. Pagpalagay na lang natin itong ongoing Senate Blue Ribbon Committee hearing now. Kung tutuusin, ang dapat na gawin lamang dito, baguhin natin, i-amend natin yung PD 1445 para sa ganun, under Section 33 ng rule na yan, sinasabi riyan yung prevention of irregular, unnecessary, excessive, extravagant, and unconscionable expenditures. Ang nakikita ko, Robbie, ito yung, kasi ang COA, ito yung nasa forefront. They are the ones, they're the sentinels guarding the public funds. Pero ang nangyayari, as you will know, year in and year out, magaling silang gumawa ng report. There's no question about that. Matutukoy nila kung gaano yung naging anomaly, gaano yung corruption, paano nangyari sa transaction ng government in all agencies of government. Pero nawawala yung aspeto ng prevention. The new constitution, which was ratified in 1987, already categorically mentioned about prevention also of this irregular, unnecessary, excessive, extravagant, and unconscionable expenditure. Sana makapag-focus tayo ng oversight dito, Robbie. Ang dami, maski na yung tinatawag natin sa agriculture, yung Agricultural Modernization Act. Napakaganda ng batas na yun. Ang batas na yun, Robbie, sinasabi niya doon, mag-dedicate tayo ng mga lupa na mapagtatamnan. Hindi na nasusunod yun. Nandiyan yung subdivision, merong golf course na biglang tatayo, kung ano-anong mga pasilidad, pero wala nang nadededicate. Hindi kagaya sa Israel. Sa Israel, kapag dedicated yung lupa na yun for agriculture, maybe siguro dahil konti ang lupa nila siguro, talagang hindi nila gagalawin yun. It is purely dedicated on that. So dapat tingnan natin, Republic Act 7279, ito yung UDHA. Ang ganda ng mga batas, pero when you go into the implementation, talagang hindi talaga...
Hey, Congressman, I think naintindihan ko naman po yung sinasabi niyo at maganda naman. I think a lot of people will agree with that. Ang dami-dami nating batas sa implementation tayo nagkakagulo-gulo. But what I want to understand is, how would you define the power and the limits of oversight of Congress? Kasi very often din naman, sa kabilang banda, people look at these congressional hearings, whether at the House or the Senate, and they're saying, parang nanghihimasok, iba na to, hindi na to oversight, parang nanghihimasok na sa executive yung mga legislators. I mean, where do you think it should end, the oversight functions, beyond, suggesting better legislation para next time, alam nating mas maayos ang palakad at walang nakakalusot. But, oversight itself, how do you see it? How far should it go?
Again, that's a very important question. I'm surprised that you are raising very, very good questions. Yung oversight function kasi, Robbie, Ami, if you will note, this is covered by Section 22 of Article 6 of our Constitution. Ito actually yung tinatawag nating question hour. In the rules of the Senate, this is Section 125. Sa rules ng House, this is Section 126. Ito yung dito yung oversight function talaga. Dito nire-revisa, dito nila ini-investigate, ini-evaluate, ina-assess paano ang pagpapatupad or implementation ng mga batas na pinanukala at nagawa ng Congress. Yun namang Section 21, Article 6 of the Constitution, ito yung in aid of legislation. Kung mapapansin mo, kaya nga yung ina-advocate ko sa ginagawa ng Senate Blue Ribbon Committee, it's not under Section 21. It's under Section 22. Yun ang purely oversight. If you're under purely oversight, it is not mandatory for the cabinet officials to appear before the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee kasi this was decided already by the Supreme Court. But if you are invoking Section 21, which is in aid of legislation, ang sabi naman ng Korte Suprema, that's okay, mandatory, they will appear. But provided you will have to already indicate the legislative purpose. Meaning to say, before you undertake these congressional hearings, in aid of legislation, dapat malinaw na yung batas na iniisip mo na gawin because you're already crafting this and you are only needing some materials to strengthen the bill that you are trying to enact. Iyon yung distinction ng dalawa, Robby.
Opo.